two different types of videos in one vid. I did this thing before on my phone, but it never uploaded. The best shows I've been into the worst, or worst to best. And the video that I uploaded, I took in down because it wasn't that good, was ranking all the Power Rangers. My head wasn't in the clear space to think back then. So I just want to do them. I'm doing this show one. I know no one asked me, but I want to do it because I love performing. I want to do it, and I just want to rank all the shows that I've been in from worst to best. I won't be doing shows from school, like primary school. I mean, who remember these shows anyway? Or St. Martin's. Yeah, just leave it like that. So, today, no, I already done that. So, the worst show was in college. That was, that stupid Halloween show. And I'll tell you why it's stupid. Number one, the people trying to take control of the show. So basically we were meant to make a Halloween show. Make it scary, make it like that. Teamwork. I got a distinction for it. But the people, two people tried to take control. They wouldn't let any of us speak. But they would tell the teacher that me and Rydian weren't doing anything. Well, mostly someone was doing it, but other person, yeah, two people were doing it. And they blame us for not doing it. Anything. Every time when we had an idea, they shut it down. Every time when they have an idea, they make it official before we could say anything. Like, definitely happening. They cut out things, we can't. They could add things, we can't. So basically, they're in control, which I absolutely hated. Because I was in class one day, and so I was basically a horror geek, and the only thing that I properly talk about horror films was cut out. The scene wasn't cut out, but the lines. I had to go at them because I said, I'm a horror geek. I'm meant to talk about horror films, you stupid idiots. To both of them, anyway. Also, I was in class as well, and the teacher was just ignoring me and just being biased, which was really pissing me off. I nearly walked out. I wanted to. It was just the worst show ever. Alright. Next up. Midsummer Night's Dreams. Okay, so people like the one that's trying to control the show, and my friend Rydian says, I only like the shows I'm a big part in. That's technically true. Listen out, right? Because you don't want to be in the show and you're only on stage 3 times. That's boring. I want to be on stage as much as I can. But if I am a slow part, a small part, then I'll do it. But they say, but mainly Talia, because she says it more. Oops, I just said the name, didn't I? Well, she doesn't watch it. We're not friends anyway. But this one was an annoying show. One of the worst shows. Because it wasn't funny. It was meant to be comedy. The parts were just boring. Oh yeah, did I tell you? The first show that I mentioned was the worst. It was meant to be a Halloween show, but a scary one. But they didn't have any deaths because Talia said there wasn't going to be. She's not watching the video, so she won't mind me saying it. But, yeah, no deaths. And they say deaths don't happen in horror films. You watch the boring ones. You watch the new ones. She sucks. She does. Anyway, that show was boring. The next show was not bad, but it wasn't the best. Was Comedy of Errors. That was a good show. Let me just tell you, I liked that show. But the reason I liked it was the part that I got, and it was funny interacting with me and Rydian. Basically, in the rehearsals, me and Rydian were on stage, right? Now, we have to do in a theatre. It was like a 30-minute show. That's why it's one of the worst, because I like shows that are long when I'm doing them. But we were on stage and performing in front of another college. Just a few. It was just practice run. Me and Rydian, only ones on stage, laughing our heads off. And I have the cheek, turn around and say, my stomach is hurting. They were laughing, right? Another thing that was funny, it was at the end. So I had a necklace on, right? It was was it Comedy of Errors? Yeah, Comedy of Errors. I had this necklace on, I was meant to give it to someone. Now I had a wig on as well. Keep that in mind. So I took the necklace off, and the wig was coming off with it. And you know those pins that they have to stick with the thing on? With the wig? It started coming off, and it was hurting. It was hurting, but funny. So I was like, my wig is coming off, my wig's coming off. And everyone's just laughing. The best thing is that I got to see my old teachers, who I didn't even know they were coming to watch. Alright, next up, good show. Start my first proper performance on stage, Aladdin. So this is the first show that I've been in Revelations, which was about 6-7 years ago. I lost count. Now, if you were in that show or came to I don't know who's watching these days, then you would know I made loads of mistakes. I had no confidence. I made more mistakes dancing. I was pretty okay with my lines. But the one thing is I kept looking at the person in front of me for dancing. And I felt so embarrassed when I watched it back. But then again, it's like the first experience of being in a proper show. So, yeah, it's good. It's fun. Alright, next up, Bouncers. We performed this in front of in the big room in the college. And we had to do 2. So the one that we did, the first one that we did was the ending. No, not the ending, but the ending was funny because I was meant to get someone up to dance, right? And what I did was I grabbed someone from the audience. I think it was the head of the course that I was on before. So what we did was, what I did is grabbed him up and everyone was laughing, even the cast, because they did not expect me to pick him. So it was funny. Alright, next up. Another good show. I like it. It was, what was it? Fucking hell. It's too early for this. Oh, what's the one with Joseph? That's it. Joseph and the Magical Dreamcoat. This was the second show I did in Revelations. Now, my journey through Revelation, my drama group, was that years ago I walked in, I haven't had confidence to speak to anyone or do stuff. That was for 3 years. So on my 4th year I was fine. That's when I was playing Peter Pan. That's when I had confidence. Now I'm not 100% confident, but I gained more. I still probably wouldn't go out in the street and start talking. But it was good. It was a good show. I think I made a few mistakes, but it just gets better when you do a experience. Alright, next up. Snow White. So, Snow White and the magical... No, not the magical. What am I talking? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It was a good show. Don't get me wrong. But the space that when we were meant to do Grease Lightning, we were all in a line, the Seven Dwarfs. And Ridian, you would know this. You understand this. And we just couldn't move. It was hard to move around. I remember when me and Ridian were doing the, what was it? That bit. We were ahead of everyone. And we just kept looking at each other then laughing and nodding to each other. Yeah. Good. It was good. And at the end of the dance we were doing that. Now he knocked my glasses off, so that was awkward. Yes, very, very, very awkward. Alright, next up. High School Musical. Now believe me when I say this, it was funny. No, the rehearsals, not so much as good. The show was good. So what happened was, status quo, I was playing Seek, right? So this dance I struggled with to remember the pattern and the thing. I think everyone did, so that's fine. I didn't get called out all the time, no? Sometimes, maybe, I don't know. But, so I do my line, then I'll be like, wait, how does the dance go in rehearsal? Which was a bit awkward. But in the show, I have to have this cake, right? Is it cake? No, pie. Yeah, it was pie, I think. I don't know. So I had it, and so Troy, the actor who played Troy, pushed me into Sharpay, and then she ran off stage, and it was just me laughing because the plate stuck on her back. It was funny. Yeah. It was a good scene. It was good. It was fun, and it was the last show where, like, I remember with everyone from my first year there, so it was good. Alright, next up. What have I said? I haven't said Little Shop, I haven't said Halloween Shop. Alright, next up, Little Shop of Horrors. This was, and annoying during the rehearsal a bit because, one, I was casted as narrator. And the person who never turns up was Seymour. I wanted to be Seymour. This was when I got judged for moaning because I wasn't the main character. Well, no, I wasn't moaning, I just didn't like that character. But I still did. So when he did turn up on rehearsal, our teacher Emma, she's a legend, right? She called me over and said, "Can you be Seymour for today?" And I said, yes. So I was doing the scene with the downtown, and it was my song. So I started doing it. And movements, the voice, the song, it was fun. And the next rehearsal, a few rehearsals after, Emma said, right, what we'll do is one day you be narrator, the other day you be Seymour. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. That's great. But every time when we would have a rehearsal in like the afternoon, he would just show up and I'll be like, why are you so late all the time? I thought I was doing that part today. So it was annoying, right? So Angie called me afterwards during the lunchtime, my teacher. She's a legend as well. And she was like, right, don't tell the others yet, but we're going to cast you as Seymour for the whole thing. And I was like, oh my God. And I had to keep it a secret for 2 weeks because it was like Christmas holidays. So I was happy, I was good. I kept it as a secret, but they could tell anyway that I was going to be Seymour. But when I was revealed as Seymour, everyone congratulated me for it. But I also had comments from mostly Talia, because we argue a lot, and she said, you only like the shows that you're big in. There's more than other roles. And I'm just like, being the Seymour, it's more fun than being a narrator. She doesn't, like, I'm an actor. She has nothing about acting. She knows nothing about it. I'm raging about it now, aren't I? But, yeah. Wait, she's not going to watch these videos back, is she? Right, move on. But it came to the day, and there was one song I had to do. I don't know why, but I just couldn't get my voice with it, the tune, the tone, the speed. And I looked up already and told me his old bullies, right, were laughing at me because I couldn't get that right. I felt so ashamed, but then again, I also had fun. So, yay. Alright, next up, the second best show. Do you mind? What's this? So it was the Halloween show, not the other Halloween show, which I said was the worst, the first show in college. Just so that we're not mistaken. It was funny. Alright, this is what happened. So, one of the scenes I was in, so basically there were a little horror shows put in one, right? So the last one was going to be Rocky Horror. I was playing Riff Raft. It was fun because I had to wear a wig. So you got the big room. So I had to walk out to the other side of the big room. So the door was shut, so I couldn't open it. So when it was my turn to go in, I had a hunchback like that, with a wig. And I was like, hello. And everyone was just laughing. The whole audience were laughing. Especially my sister. It was fun. Alright. I'm going on to the best show that I've ever done. You guys know this. Especially if you go... Again, I don't even know who's subscribed now. The Peter Pan Show. I miss it so much. I got the DVD of it. I watch it like a lot. And I'm just like a different person. The best show of that was on the Saturdays when I forgot the rope. When I broke the sword on the first one when the scouts were watching, the sponsors, that was funny. So I had to have the other sword. It was just fun. And one of the cast members came up to me on the Tuesday. We were about to do the bows. She came up to me and said, just let you know, we are all super proud. And I'm just there like, well, I definitely got more confidence now. It was so amazing. I miss everyone in Revelation because of this lockdown. The old people that were there. Not old people, just people that were there before. And the new ones. Yeah, I just miss going there and doing shows. It was fun. It was just awesome. Alright. Now, for the part where I hope... Let me just get a glass of water. My voice is going. Alright, so I'm going to start it again. Not the video, I mean doing the list ranking. Because my brain's, I'm not sure if my brain is working. But it might be. Just turn the camera down so I can sit down and watch it. Alright. So, we move on to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's an easy one. That's gone up on the... So basically on my last video, which I deleted because it went terribly wrong, I was ranking all the Power Rangers between A being the best, B being second, or C being the worst. So let's do it. Oh. So, let's start off with Mighty Morphin. Mighty Morphin, clearly A. You got good characters, good personalities, and you could actually remember which Power Ranger is which. If you look at the new ones, you don't even know can't remember their names. They got good episodes, they got good character developments, some relationships between Tommy and Kimberly are good. The episodes like when they have nightmares and where we meet the Green Ranger and when the White Ranger comes into it. With Bulk and Skull trying to find out who the Power Rangers are, is a lot that happens. The only two things I don't like about it was, one, they had to change the cat. So they changed 4 Rangers. They changed Zach, Trini and Jason first to Adam, Aisha and Rocky. Okay, they are good Rangers in like Zeo, but in Mighty Morphin the episodes were just boring, and then they were just, I didn't enjoy it. When Kimberly left and Cat take over, it still came boring. I didn't like it, but I do like Cat in other seasons. The worst bit was the powers got destroyed. When their powers got destroyed in season 2, and they had to go for the ninjas. It wasn't the same when they go like, it's Morphin time, it's Black Ranger power or stuff like that. That didn't seem right. It didn't seem like they were Power Rangers. It just seemed like they were teenagers in robes and that stupid stuff. Alright, so we move on to Aliens. That's a C. And I'll tell you why. It's boring. It's only like 10 episodes. And the costume for the aliens are a bit silly. Most of all, the names. You can't remember the names because they're hard to remember and pronounce. I can't even remember any of them. I think it was one Kurtek, or I have no idea. It was just a waste. I did like the idea of having kids in it, turn them into kids. But I think it would have been better if they still had their powers and just kids fighting. I mean, that's what happened in Turbo, so it's not a stupid idea with Justin. But it was just a waste. Right, sorry, nosing off. My throat is killing me. Next off we have Zeo. I'm going to put this as a B. I like the Rangers in there. I like that we still have Zordon. I like the costumes. Bulk and Skull. I still like that they're in there. And we have... Sorry, let me just get some more water. My voice is going. See if anyone's comment, because it's delayed on you, I think. You know, Bulk and Skull are more goofy than ever. It shows a relationship when, in the piano episode, when Skull is on the piano and that Bulk is praising him. What I didn't like about it is people judging Skull. The other Rangers are judging Skull when he goes up on that stage and then plays the piano, starts to play, and then when he actually does it, he's really good. Um, so Jason comes in afterwards. It's an okay season. I can't remember too much that happens. I like the theme song. The villains, a bit on and off, but it's an okay. Alright, now we go on to Turbo. There was only one episode that I truly liked in Turbo. That's the episode when, I know, my thing's gonna turn off in a minute. Ah, shit. That's the episode when there's robots, and then Justin, the robot, forgets that he's a robot, doesn't know he's a robot, you know, settings, fix shit like that. It's okay. No, it's not okay. The only characters that I liked in that one was the original Rangers. You know what I mean, like Tommy, Catherine, Adam, Tanya, and Justin. I like that. But the other Rangers, after that, it just got a bit more silly and sillier. I like Cass and Catherine and Justin's relationship. You know, I wouldn't really say relation. I don't know how to say that, you know. Like, she's like a mother to him, you know. Justin looks up to her. And in the movie, when they're on the ship and those two interact a bit, it's kind of like moving. Like, I don't know why people hate Justin. I think it's really cool that they're having a kid ranger. But if everyone was a kid and they turned into a ranger, tell me you would not act like Justin. I would definitely. I think I still would this day if I was a ranger. I don't like how Adam and Justin don't really interact with each other that much. You know, he didn't really seem happy that he was a ranger. It's just a bit Alright. Next up we have Power Rangers in Space. A. Good episodes. Good monsters and villains like the robot rangers. I can't remember what they're called. They're good. It's moving because the ending when Zordon dies, it has that music to it and it's just emotional because you've been watching it all from Mighty Morphin to Turbo, and he just does so much for the Rangers. He sacrificed himself. He told sorry, I forgot the name, so I was pretending to drink. Which I was actually drinking. But he told Andros to kill him, you know, sacrifice himself. The best scene there is when Bulk and Skull actually volunteered first to pretend to be Rangers. They were like, I am the Blue Ranger, like leading them on. And then when the Rangers were revealed, you could see the shockness on their face. And then when they start fighting, Bulk is like, let's get in there and help them out, which was really good. It shows they have matured and, you know, they're good guys. They're good. Alright. So after that depressing season, we get to one of the stupid seasons. Lost Galaxy. Okay, you guys might say it's one of the best seasons, but I say it's one of the not the worst, but I hate it. For one, Terraventure. 2, the characters. And 3, the monsters. And how stupid that you have a spider as like the main villain in the half of it. It's a spider from in space. Stupid. It's stupid. And, you know, I was watching it first time with not first time, but it was Rich watching it first time, and one of the episodes, and he says, "This bad acting." Like, and I'm just saying, like, I know, it's so annoying that the only ranger that we like, I can't even remember the name, was the Green Ranger. Yeah, I'm watched 10 years, that's why I can't remember names, even though I'm bad with names. But, no thanks, I'll pass. Alright, that's gone in C, by the way. Alright, next up, I think it's Lightspeed. I can't remember the order, so I'll just name them all. Hang on, let me go on to Power Ranger list, or seasons. I can't see it. Oh, Power Ranger series. Okay. Yeah, Rescue's next. I'm gonna put this as a B. It's an okay season, but it's not the best. Yeah. I don't got much to say about it. I'm just not really fussed on it, to be honest. It's not like one that I would just keep watching all the time. The captain is kind of I think the captain kind of hates Joel. What is going on? Miss Fairweather is kind of leading Joel on, which is annoying. Like, just admit that you don't like him. Dana is okay. You know, the storyline is kind of shit. I don't know. It's not shit, but it's okay. Let's just move on to Time Force. Time Force, great season. A. And I'll tell you why. I like the villains. I like the circuit. Most importantly, the episodes I like, and the Rangers itself. Because you got Jen, kind of the leader. Then you got Wes, the Red Ranger, who's kind of new to being a Ranger, you know. Then we got the Yellow Ranger, can't remember her name, I can't remember names these days. My brain's dead since this isolation. Then we got Trip. They are amazing. I like Trip better because he's kind of funny and more like a child. Yeah. There's one season I really want to get to reviewing. We got Wild Force. I'm going to give this a C. No questions, please. The episode's kind of boring. The storyline, annoying characters. The Rangers, not so much. It's not a season that I would remember. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Oh great, now we got to Ninja Storm. I'm going to have this at a B. The Rangers are kind of funny. You know, they get excited about being a Ranger. The Thunder Rangers are kind of cool. Yeah. The monsters, on the other hand, are not so much. But I'm going to have this at a B. Dino Thunder, a B. The only Ranger that I like is Ethan. He's funny. I like how we got like a different Vulcan Skull, kinda different characters. They think the same, they are funny, things go wrong with them. The villain, Trent, not so much. Like, I like it, but it's not my favourite. So I'm having it at B. Some good episodes, but not all. SPD and A. Characters, the costumes, the Rangers, the monsters. The best storyline was A Squad when they returned. Oh my god. That twist at the end with them being bad. It was good. It was fun. Mystic, I'm rushing them because I just want to get to one season, which is RPM. And my throat is killing, so I'm gonna have to be quick. Mystic Force. I'm gonna have this a B, because it's a good season, good characters. Monsters are okay, and it's a lot happening. And yeah. The leader's kind of funny. I like the sidekick. What's her name? Like, she just reminds me of Alpha when things go wrong sometimes. Alright, Operation Overdrive. C, end of. Worst. Alright, that's all I gotta say for it. Jungle Fury. I'm struggling to have this an A or a B. So I'm gonna have it a B. I like how we start with 3 Rangers, then add more and more Rangers into it. I like how the master storylines. And my favourite episode is when they get this Stripes, and I feel sorry for Casey, but I'm just like, you should know not to follow others. But the good. Okay, RPM. B. The monsters are okay. The episodes are good. The Rangers. Alright. So let me explain why. Dr. K, she's a bitch. To Ziggy, she's a bitch. The other 3 Rangers. The Yellow Ranger, I haven't seen this one in a while. The Yellow Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Blue Ranger. I'll say the Black Ranger as well, because he just goes on. They hate Siggy. Everyone just hates Siggy. And I've seen people ranting on YouTube in the comments about Ziggy. One, he actually comes with more good ideas, plans. Two, he asks the most sensible questions, like why on earth why is there a bit of explosion? And three, he's more realistic. Like finding out who the Power Rangers are, would you not just grab your phone and ask for a photo? Would you not go talking behind Dr. K back when she made a mistake? I mean, he is funny. I like Ziggy. He's better than all of them combined. Because everyone misunderstands him. But I say I relate, like, my college, not class, my last year college, react more to Ziggy than the other Rangers because they are just boring. Hi Missy. You should become a leader. He should have been the leader. I think Iridium would like him as well if he watched them. Alright, Power Ranger Samurai. I know where Iridium would rate this. Okay. I'm going to go on Netflix and see what I think. Alright, for this one I'm going to have to go with a C. I don't like the mentor. I don't like some of the monsters. It's kind of with some of the episodes. The Rangers, except for no, I'm not going to say that. Okay, Mike is the only fun one there, I'll admit. But they're only serious. They're always serious. They're so annoying. Like Jaden is annoying. Like he's always serious. I like Antonio. He's the most funny Ranger. But yeah, I'm hating it. Mega Force. Oh my god. So me and Ridge were doing game night before, right? And he landed on this season, Power Rangers, this season. And I was watching the season where, the episode where my throat. Sorry, every time I talk. When, can I just have a break now? Yeah, so in the episode when the imposter being a ranger, you have like Troy in there just being like, put this on, feel your movement or shit like that, and I'm just like, you're so annoying and cringy, shut the hell up, you're like the worst leader ever, shut up, I can't bear you. It's the worst season. Okay. Alright, now we have to go with Dino Charge. I'll go with a C on this. Because it's not really interesting. The only character that is actually interesting, the Ranger, is the Blue Ranger Coda. And he's funny. I like him. Alright. Ninja Steel. Shit. They can't even remember their names. They're just forgettable. It's not a season I would recommend. Okay, now we got Beast Morphers season 1, the new ones. I'll give this a B because I like the idea of having 2 original Rangers that were meant to be Rangers turn evil. Not evil, but like their evil avatars, and having their sword things kind of talk, and I like the brother and sister, so it's good. Alright, that's me all ranking. My throat is going off. Oh, still yeah, sorry. I'll see you guys later.